Yo, what is up, everybody? Tanner Cook here from the Emerald Adventures, guys. I know it's been a little bit since I filmed last. It's been like, I don't know, 2 months since I've done a video. But today, we're going to have another video about the tractor. This is my 1946 Ford 2N tractor. And basically, the reason I'm filming a video about the tractor is we're taking it to a show tomorrow morning. I've got to be up early. We're taking it downtown to a show. It's called Around the Farm, and it's basically where people bring antique tractors and park them and let people look at them, let kids get on them, and, you know, pretend they're driving them and just stuff like that, so the kids can actually, you know, feel what it's like to somewhat live a farm life. So basically, I had to do a lot of work to this tractor to get it ready for it. Like I said, y'all can watch my past videos and y'all know some of the stuff that I did to it. But I got this tractor from my granddad. My granddad didn't do too much with it when he had it, and he got it, and it basically sat in his garage for I don't know how many years. And then he gave it to my dad. Then my dad did very little with it, and then my dad was basically letting it do the same thing as it did down there. So I begged my dad for I don't know how long to give me this tractor, and he eventually, here it is, he gave it to me. It didn't really run that great when he gave it to me, so we took it down to the barn, and we did some work on it, and basically rewired the electrical on it, because it had bad spark issues, and now this thing runs great. This thing, I'm not going to lie, I take this thing out all the time. Like, I drove it down the road the other day to go eat. I mean, I'll just be driving it around town, and I'll sometimes do some work with it. Of course, I've got a boom pole. I got a county line boom pole with it. Well, I didn't get it with the tractor. I got the boom pole from Tractor Supply. But I'm going to be using it here soon to move logs, so be looking for that video. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you this tractor, what we done. Alrighty, so here's you a better view of my tractor. I know I haven't seen this tractor in a little while. But like I said, I've done a lot of work to this thing to get it ready to show. Well, let me just go ahead and start. Let me just go ahead and start off with what I've done to it. These right here, these are brand new tires. The old ones were completely dry rotted and they weren't going to hold up very much longer. I've replaced the oil bath, the oil in the oil bath. I've cleaned out the filter. It's got a brand new exhaust / intake manifold. That's brand new. Rebuilt the original 1946 Marvel Shebler carburetor. That's original. It's still got an original 6-volt system. Let's see, we got a brand new generator and fan belt. We've got new spark plugs, new spark plug wires, new sediment bowl. The only reason that I had to replace the sediment bowl was because it stripped out one time when I was trying to replace the fuel line. Anyway, brand new fuel line. I've had the hood off before. I've taken the hood off and I've cleaned inside of the hood and the gas tank. Re-greased everything. All the wheels. The radius arm has all been re-greased. Let's see what else we got. We got a brand new front mount distributor. We've had to replace the set. I've had to replace the points in it too. Brand new 6-volt coil. Let's see what else did I had to do this thing. That's a new gear boot, but it's starting to dry rot because it had a very long shelf life. Brand new choke knob. Knob was not on the choke when we got it. Got a seat cover for it. I need to do new rims. I did some touch-up paint work here and there. Somebody at one point in time painted this thing blue, and it just had blue spots on it. But I guess I did a pretty good job of covering it up. You don't really see no blue on it no more. It's a brand new radiator cap. There was nothing wrong with the old one, but it was a different type, and it didn't really match his tractor. The radiator's not... Somebody worked on the radiator, and like I think they welded something wrong on it or did something wrong to where this cap don't line up straight with the back of the tractor. I don't know what that's all about, but I replaced the wire going to the ignition coil. In here we have the original battery hold down cover. So we remove this cover and we can come in here and we can see that we have a brand new Traveler 6-volt battery from Tractor Supply. That some of this my dad did too, just to let y'all know, like some of it my dad did. Brand new battery terminal wire, brand new battery cables, new terminals. I'm not a big fan of these ends, but it's what I got. This is the original battery hold down. As you can see, it was rusted. My dad found it hanging up somewhere and it was pretty rusted out, but I was able to salvage it. Let's see, what else did we do? New starter cable. I've changed the oil, or my dad changed the oil in it. Let's see what else has been done on. Oh yeah, the brakes. I had the wheels out of it, the axles pulled out, replaced the axle seals, and replaced the brake shoes and all that good stuff. It's got new brakes. Let's see here. I had to replace these hold down rods. The original one was in here, but it was so tore up we couldn't reuse it. So to get the old one out, I actually had to remove the air cleaner to get it out. And now that the air cleaner's back on, it won't come out even if I take it out from down there, because that right there was blocking that rod from sliding out of the hole. But like I said, I've done a lot of work onto this tractor. The hydraulic fluid's brand new. Although when I did replace the oil, well, I'll go ahead and check it for you, let y'all look at it. Here's the oil on this old tractor. It ain't gonna be too long before I need to do an oil change. But for now it works. I'll probably here at the end of this year do an oil change, but it's right where it needs to be. Looks pretty good. Like I said, this summer I will do an oil change on it. And over here I will show y'all the hydraulic fluid. This is the new fluid I put in, and I got the hydraulic fluid from Tractor Supply. That's brand new fluid right there. So that's already looking really good and fresh. I like how that looks. But there's a little bit of discoloration on it, but it looks way better on camera than it does. But it's a little over the full mark. But like I said, we're good on hydraulic fluid. My hydraulics even raise up and down better. What else could I really do to it? I had to drain the calcium core out of these tires because it's completely tore my rims up. I still need to replace the rims. But really, that's all I've really done to it since I got the tractor. I mean, the engine wasn't stuck on it or nothing like that when I got it, but that's really the only thing I did to it. Well, Dad helped me do. Dad did some of it before he gave it to me, but like I said, oh, forgot to mention something else. I did install an inline fuel filter because it's a good feature to have. That way dirty fuel don't get from my tank or my sediment bowl to the carburetor and up into my engine, because that's not good. So got a fuel filter in there. I cleaned the sediment bowl out actually tonight. I cleaned it out again. I washed up this tractor. I gave it a nice scrubbing with the water hose, and I got the scrubbing on it too with some car cleaner. Not carb cleaner, car cleaner, like stuff to clean your car. And I got it looking really, really good. Really excited. And I did put my boom pole on it. And the reason I did that before the show is because, like I said, this is for kids to learn about farm tractors and farm use and farming. So I thought this would be a good one to install with the log lifters. I was going to get a log and throw on it, but I don't think that's the safest idea, especially around kids, because something might happen and that log thing might fail and it might drop the log, and that can hurt somebody badly. But yeah, like I said, we have done a lot of work to this tractor since I've got it. It's a 3-speed transmission, and it also has the Sherman transmission. I forgot to mention that. It has the high-low standard, and it also has a neutral position, which is really cool. And the neutral position puts the whole thing in neutral. That way, if that's engaged in the neutral, or that's selected in the neutral gear, you can put this in any gear while the tractor is running, and you don't even have to use the clutch, and the tractor won't do nothing. It just basically kills everything. It's like kind of like a kill switch. Say if there was a kill switch, just like this key right here, kills the motor, turns it off, stops the electricity. This thing stops the transmission from moving. This thing stops everything. The only thing in this tractor turning when that's selected in neutral is the actual motor. It just completely disengages everything. Allowing the motor to run, but the tractor not to do nothing. But yeah, like I said, I've done a huge amount of work to this tractor. That's a lot of work for this tractor. A lot of people would have done scrapped it. And the paint, I did not repaint it. Like I said, I've done touch-up work, but I have not completely repainted it. There is some mess-ups in the tractor that could be done. Let's see. You can kind of tell right here where I've touched it up. You can see there was a good bit of blue right there. This is the original starter button as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, this tractor's ready for a show. I think this is the original gauge. I ain't too sure. This one has been replaced though. But this tractor is ready to go. There's some more defects right there in the finish. That's really eaten up where I had to replace those carriage bolts. But yeah, everything works on this tractor. The hydraulics work really well. The motor works really well. It drives really well. It goes really fast if you want it to, and it can pull really good if you want it to because of this Sherman transmission. But like I said, this tractor is ready for the show tomorrow, so we're going to go ahead and I'll see y'all tomorrow when we're getting ready to head out, start it up, and pull out with it. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, everybody. It is the next morning, and it is time to start the tractor up. I'm going to start it, let it warm up a little bit. I cleaned the fuel bowl in it last night, and the gas seemed like it didn't want to come out with the bowl on it. And like if I took the bowl back off, the gas flowed fine. When I put the bowl on, it didn't want to go. I don't know what the deal with that is. So I finally got the fuel to go, so I'm just going to hope that it'll work. But the fuel bowl had a little bit of junk in it, but I got it all cleaned out. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this line here, and hopefully that my fuel is flowing like it's supposed to. And if it ain't, I'm going to be a little irritated because I've done a lot of work to this tractor to get it ready for this and get it going. I am going to lock this brake because I'm going to let it run and warm up a little bit, and it will have to run sitting in neutral. So we're going to have to choke it to start it up. But I'm going to go ahead and sit y'all down. That way I can start it up. Here we go. Let's do it. Hope for the best. Nice. Listen to that sucker purr. Now we just got to hope she stays running. So I'm going to let it run for a second. It needs to warm up, that's why it's doing that. Leave about right there. Let her sit there for a second. Just let the motor warm up. Alright guys, I'll see y'all when I pull out. Alright everybody, we're heading out. We're heading out. I'm gonna raise that up a little bit, and I'll see y'all when I get there. See you then. Everybody, so we're here at the tractor show. We got tractors everywhere, John Deere's. Right there's mine. Oh, Poppin' Johnny's. Listen to those things pop. 2-cylinder John Deere. Them things sound good. But yeah. Alright everybody, that's going to be the end of this video. I know I didn't film very much at all. I really just needed to post a video because I haven't posted nothing in like 2.5, almost 3 months. But anyway, it was a little sneak peek of where I took my tractor. So I'm going to let you know. I'm going to try to enter my tractor into the tractor pool this year. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. I'm going to try to do a video on it. But yeah, like I said, I know it wasn't a very good video, but it was something I could post. So I'm really busy, guys. I have a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, I'll talk about that a little later. Hope y'all have a good one. Love you guys. Stay safe. Peace out. See you guys.